So let's move on to the first question then. So, I mean, obviously, you've worked in the field. How has AI impacted the field of user experience?
I think it's impacted on two sides. One is the producer side and one is the consumer side. So on a producer side, we're seeing a lot of tools come out that help people imagine how they would build user interfaces, how you build interactivity. From a game side, we just saw Google release Genie and start having conversations around how you can use generative modeling, for lack of better phrase, to build 2D platformer games. So we're starting to see all of this kind of producer-facing AI tools where you can focus on the problem that you want to solve and have the tools help you get to that solution. On the user side, what's exciting about Gen AI is you're actually seeing the user experience become more personalized. You're able to see things like, your data. I don't think we're far off from a world where historically your Spotify Wrapped, there's a great meme on LinkedIn that happens every year. And it's like, look, Spotify Wrapped is the most successful monetization of a SQL account query, right? It does a really wonderful job giving you base statistics about the things you watch and the things you might like based on simplistic, heuristic questions. I think the world we're going to get to on a user side from a user experience is one, like things like your Spotify Wrapped or the Netflix version or the Peacock version actually dive into giving you some deep-seated self-discovery journeys, if that's something that attracts you. And then that'll start to bleed and feed into the user experience, what you get recommended at a specific time, the way the user interface changes, the types of programmatic events, like, if there's a big release of Oppenheimer, like, do you get this mega Oppenheimer experience on Peacock? Or if we think that you're not going to be a fan, you just get the regular Peacock experience. A user experience from that perspective is going to be a really interesting space to see change, both in terms of what are the classic user experiences, but also what are like user-centric data that we give back to users.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely now, obviously, you've got the data now, you can do that more A/B testing, which is all gets automated. So you're getting more results, aren't you? And then you're refining them and refining them, refining them. It's going to get that personalization on point for people, which is obviously going to be beneficial for individuals.